I'd rather die.
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene. So you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared. That's not true.
That's not true, buddy. I know that's not true. Okay, so we got a new movie. So new teardown beginning this week. So we're gonna start with a trailer. What are we doing?
We are doing The Host 2013, not to be confused with 8 other movies that are also called The Host or
Yes.
Host.
The ones that are much better.
Right. Presumably, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Stephenie Meyer joint. So Twilight fans, this one's for you.
This one's for you.
And the premise here apparently is when an unseen enemy threatens mankind by taking over their bodies and erasing their memories, Melanie Strider risks everything to protect the people she cares about. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
At least it's a coherent sentence.
Stephenie Meyer, Melanie Strider. Okay. Yeah.
If there's something Stephenie Meyer is known for, it's writing a semi-coherent sentence. So
yeah.
I appreciate this.
Yeah. So it's just Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We're done.
Yeah. It sounds like it's Twilight meets Body Snatchers.
Done. Okay. Thanks everyone for joining. Cue the music.
No, just kidding. We're going to do episodes.
No,
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. We're going to torture you.
Yeah, at least a couple hours worth of us talking about it. So,
yes. Okay, that's awesome. I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Probably not. It shouldn't be.
That's awesome.
I got to be excited. I got to be excited about this.
You're right.
What do we before we get into the trailer? Do we have any fan service?
We don't have any fan service, but I know we have lots of new listeners, and so thank you. We're excited that you're here and listening to us.
Welcome.
Take this also as your invitation to send us an email. We'll read it in this segment, fan service. Yep. We love getting listener email, albeit infrequently, but when we do, we get stoked. So be a part of that. Send us an email. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com, and we'll say it again later.
Yeah, in case you just went deaf for like a half a second.
Yeah, or ignored me or whatever. I'm used to it.
All of it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, should we get into this trailer? So there was 3 different trailers to choose from. There was like the teaser, and then there was trailer number 1, there was 3 different ones. There's a teaser one which didn't show anything. Yeah. I went with the last theatrical trailer, which had a little more action to it. So this was like the final push before the movie came out. So.
Interesting. Good choice then. And I did look into a little bit of timing on the trailers because I was curious about something. So we'll get to it later.
Okay. Yeah, these are long. These last 2 are very long. So
yeah.
And the first one was like 1:21 of just planet Earth, and then like that was it. I was like, all right.
Interesting.
This would be kind of boring to talk about, so we'll skip it. All right, so let's get into it. It's appropriate. This is an appropriate trailer.
PG-13 for some sensuality and violence. I'm here for it. I do always appreciate a good sensuality instead of sexuality, because you're like, oh, I love sensing things.
Sensing things.
I've got 5 of them.
And violence. Okay, so then we get Open Road Productions, which we'll do some homework this time. I don't know.
It's been a while since we've listeners. If you haven't, go way back into the ITMT archives and remember when this was like a money laundering podcast briefly, or uncovering money laundering.
Yeah, we went down some very open roads, if you will. That's what I did there. Digging up where some of these production companies, who they were. We kind of stepped off that a bit, but.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
It's so much fun rooting them down. So okay,
and people love true crime still, I think.
Right? Not that any of these are actually crimes that are happening, but
they're not crimes. That's for sure.
If it's a duck, it's a duck. I think is that what the saying is.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So we get some a real hot start. I think right. We get some magical stones dropping from the sky. Right.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, into like a giant pentagrammy laser light show thing going on, right?
Alien laser shape. Yeah, some kind of.
Right.
It looks neat.
It looks important.
Yeah, and good sci-fi start. We haven't done a sci-fi flick in a bit.
It's true. We haven't. So yeah, it's a good sci-fi start. Feeling good. And then we get some dude hopping out of a fancy, fast-looking silver car. What looks to be in New Orleans or Louisiana. I'm going to call out. Which
the Bayou.
Yeah, which I think because Stephenie Meyer, Melanie Strider, the character of the movie, later on says that she's from Louisiana. So
great context clue. I wasn't thinking about that. I was like, is this an island or like? Listeners, we just see a dock. It's like a dock and it looks swampy, basically.
Yeah. Louisiana. Just picture Louisiana.
The whole state's a swampy dock.
Yes, swampy dock. So
Louisiana, get at me in the comments.
Yeah. Good food though. And then we're just like a bunch of people wearing white, and then we cut to some lady, the bad lady. We don't know her name, but I'm gonna call her the bad lady. She got bright blue eyes, right?
I think I called her alien woman. So
okay, bad alien woman.
We don't know if she's bad.
Well, I'm gonna go with it because she seems like it, but
it depends on your perspective.
This is true. Everyone is the hero of their own story, right?
I'm rooting for her already. So.
Yeah. I think I am too. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we have our hero
woman, I believe you mean. Yeah.
She's like on some futuristic looking balcony, right? She's got bright blue eyes, and she's talking about how every human has been successfully occupied. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Almost every human.
Almost every human. And then we get some quick shots of humans from all over the globe with the blue eyes, right? Yep. They've infiltrated. Mm-hmm. And we had our first title card, one of many, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Too many title cards.
Yeah, too many. This trailer is like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and it uses the entire 2 minutes and 21 seconds. So typically they're like 2:21. They only go for like a minute and 45, and then the rest is just like click on more shit.
Unnecessarily long.
Yeah. So then, and then we get title card. The battle for Earth is ending.
I didn't know it started.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay. And we had a quick shot of our other, I guess, supposed hero, Saoirse Ronan there, and some dude.
I forgot her name already. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem. And some dude holding each other in a desert.
Yeah,
sitting in a desert.
Yeah, and basically, I'm assuming this is Saoirse Ronan's voiceover being like, "We could be taken at any moment."
Yes. Yeah, it definitely is. And then we get our hero. Not the bad lady from the opening. She's in a helicopter, right? She's flying around a silver helicopter. More voiceover, right? But there's still pockets of resistance, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Thankfully.
Yeah, right. And we got some dude like just backhanding some other dude who's trying to sneak up behind him, right? Just knocks him out cold.
Classic. Yeah.
Great move. Hey, don't sneak up behind me. And we get our next title card, The Fate of Our Future.
Yep. And then we get the guy who just knocked out the other guy with a different guy.
Yeah.
Like looking out with binoculars at something, and they're like, they're mobilizing. Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh, man. Should we be worried? And it's literally cuts to a shot of like the binocular view, and it's like a million silver helicopters and a bunch of like silver cars all parked on like a desert road. It looks like a Transformers like scene or something.
Yeah. And I think this is the to be named later Jared, isn't it?
Yes.
Too many Jareds lately. I don't like it.
Yeah, so many Jareds. I'm surrounded by Jareds. Yikes.
We haven't had a Russ in ages.
I know. There aren't many of us out there. That's why.
Apparently, there's not that many Jareds.
Because I've killed them all. There can be only one. That's why.
I don't know any other Highlander quotes. That was.
There really is only one. So then we cut to a dude getting in a car, right? And he's like, "Yeah, we got to go," right?
Classic gun cock.
Yeah, we got to go.
Perfect.
Come with me if you want to live, right?
Yeah, they do like 6 of those in this trailer, by the way. They definitely. You're like, why?
And then it's like a quick shot of like they're in like a truck being followed by one of the silver cars, and then we cut to him like hanging outside the truck window, shooting at the car. Right?
There's gonna be 5 more car chases too.
Yep. And then we get the title card. Another one begins with 1. The fate of our future begins with 1. Obviously, cut to the one who is Saoirse Ronan, and her face and like that some Transformer sound like that was really popular back then. It's like why? What is this?
Yeah, and she's like, "I'll sacrifice myself. I'll lead them away." And Jared's like, "No,
no, don't do that." Okay.
Yeah. And then she's running around in a yard, and I'm taking this from We Get in a Second, also from the inside again. Did they reuse the set of Scarface 40 years later, 30 years later. Like, doesn't it look like that?
It also looks like New Orleans or like a Louisiana house, right? When they're running outside. But
I guess so. Yeah. Well, I mean, that was that's in the South too. So Miami, area, Florida area. Yeah. Anyway, I was just like, what is this place? Like, why is there this weird staircase like this on the inside? And
I don't. This also, like, a lot of the footage, like the action scenes and like the shots of like the cars in the desert, just feels like leftover B footage from like the first Transformers movie. They're just kind of like, we don't need these here. You can take it. And they're like, okay. Yeah.
And it's like, oops, all vehicles. Like, there's nothing happening in any of the shots. Like, it's just vehicles.
It's like, just parked. Just hanging out.
Every kind imaginable.
Okay, so then and then we get a shot of her. You already covered this, where a shot of her being surrounded by like the people in white. Okay, yeah. So she's inside and she's like, they're like, come with us, and she's like, I'd rather die, and then she throat punches someone, right? And then
this is the set of Scarface again.
Yeah. This is a set of Scarface. And then like there's like quick shots of her being chased by our hero lady.
I can't wait. Yeah.
And this is just like, and it was like cut of them like running, like chasing each other, and then and like these heavy drum hits, and then she just jumps out of a window and in slow mo, and then just it dies.
Drops like 8 stories, and then we just like see her face smash into the ground. Like, wait, what?
Yep. And she's dead, and that's the end of the movie.
That's kind of what I thought was going to happen.
Okay. I guess it's the story of getting there that matters.
Yeah. It's like, all right.
So then it cuts to black, and then we cut to her dead body in like a morgue of some sort, future-looking morgue, right?
Well, see, and that's why I thought it was like an alien hospital.
Oh yeah,
rather than a future-looking morgue. But yeah, it's some kind of like all the alien shit from the beginning. Because we get another quick cut of the pentagram alien laser design thing too.
Yep.
So like, I'm imagining they're taking good care of her now.
Yeah, and then they're like, and then one of the doctors there. So it's like 2 doctors who are in black, and then our hero alien lady there with blue eyes, right? Mm-hmm. And this line just stuck out to me, and it made my brain hurt. And he's like, so they cut to Saoirse Ronan on the the table there, right? Mm-hmm. And her face is all banged up, and the guy's like, barely a bone not broken. That sentence like made my brain hurt. I was like, who? What?
I thought he said even more confusingly, like merely a bone not broken or something. And I was like, wait, what? Why would you? or organ is ruptured. And you're like,
stop talking. Like, why are you talking like this?
Who wrote the script? Oh, Stephenie Meyer.
Oh, right. God, barely a bone not broken. I read the trailer. I was like, I can't. Why would you? Who says it like that? Who says these things? These like that's these.
And this is where like I was confused again already, because I was like, wait a second, are they commenting like she naturally is like just remarkably unbroken after this thing, or did they do something to her already? Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll prognosticate, but later. I don't know. It's just a weird sentence, and I don't. And she fell out of a building and landed. And so I don't know how nothing's broken. Anyways, so
wait. Oh, hold on. It makes more sense if you think about it. Like barely a bone unbroken, or like she broke every bone in her body, and all of her organs are ruptured and whatever else. Right?
Oh, barely a bone not broken.
Yeah, I think it's like a triple negative.
Barely a bone. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right.
Like, I think all of the bones are broken.
Yes. Like, just say that.
Yeah, just say she's fucking mangled. No, she's so mangled.
Quick analysis. Tell it to me straight, Doc. Her insides are fucking mangled.
Yes, way clearer. Barely a bone not broken.
So then he runs his little scanner thing on her, and she heals up pretty quickly. And then the woman's like, "This one wants to live," as she gets all healed up. Mm-hmm. And then we get some exposition about the plan of the movie, right?
Right.
And they show like a little glowy thing, right? And they're like, she's just basically talking about how we're going to use this girl's memories to lead us to the resistance, right? So they put the little glowy thing on her neck, and she's now one of them. Yep. Supposedly, right?
She's the new host. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she cuts her eye opening, right? She got the blue eyes now, and then cut to her making out with some dude in the rain. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, Stephenie Meyer. All right, enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then we cut to like kind of an future interrogation room, just a concrete room with a table, and Saoirse Ronan sitting at the table, right?
Yeah, except for her memories are videos on the wall, so that's how you know it's the future.
Oh, right, yes. Projection.
And plenty of exposition. So this is when we get, her name is Melanie. She's born in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay. All we need to know, really. The family escaped the initial waves of colonization, right?
Yes. Right. Okay. Which makes her part of the resistance, which is the opening of the okay. It's all
cool band
sense.
name. Waves of colonization.
Early days of colonization.
Waves of colonization.
Oh, that is a good band name,
right?
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, then she grabs her head and she's like, hero alien lady's like, wait, what's happening? And we're like, oh, interesting.
Is she resisting?
Internal resistance?
Oh boy, more resistance. Barely not a resistance to be broken.
Barely not a resistance broken. That's right.
Broken, right? Okay. And then we get this really goofy scene of like Saoirse Ronan. She's driving, and and then it's like you hear the voiceover from our hero lady there, alien lady. She's like, "It's important you stay in control of this host." And then Saoirse Ronan just kind of like, it's like straight up like an SNL like Toonsis the cat driving. She just like yanks the wheel in the desert, and the car just goes. Mom's Volkswagen, car from like the 80s just goes flipping down the road.
So stupid. It was like so dramatic in slow motion, and like you see it roll like 3 times. Like, okay,
all right,
we get it.
Okay,
this is a trailer.
Yeah. And then she gets out and she's fine, right? And then we get the title card from Stephenie Meyer, friend of the pod.
Enemy of the pod.
And then we get a wide shot of a desert and Saoirse Ronan just walking in the desert, right? And it cuts to another title card, author of the Twilight Saga.
Mm-hmm. Which, if you haven't listened to those episodes, listener, go back and listen to the Twilight episodes because they're fun.
They're a hoot. And then we get shot of Saoirse Ronan. She's like underneath a tree, the only tree out in the desert there.
Yeah,
and she's looking a little dehydrated, and she gets saved by William Hurt, dead friend of the pod.
That's right.
Yeah,
ex dead friend of the pod.
Ex dead friend. Well, yes.
Current friend of the pod, X because he's dead.
Dead because he's dead, right? he can no longer be our friend because he's dead.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, and then they cue that song. Is this that?
It is. Radioactive. Heard it a billion times.
Imagine Dragons. I'm like, oh my god.
Of course it is.
I was like, at first I couldn't remember the name of the song, and at the very end, the last title card, they say that.
Yes, and that's the thing that I was going to talk about briefly at the end, because jumping ahead slightly, at the very end it says with Radioactive by Imagine Dragons, like
featuring,
yeah, like it's a thing that you put on in trailers. It's not, except when you're apparently Stephenie Meyer and you're trying to do some kind of weird Imagine Dragons cross promo, because that's what I was like, wait, when did that song come out? It was like a week before the first trailer for this came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So great tie-in, presumably whatever major studio picked this up.
Yeah.
Is it just open road, or like somebody must have picked this up for distribution, right?
Yeah. I don't know who. We'll do some digging for part 1 and get through it. But
I wonder if it's like Universal, and it's like Universal probably also owns Imagine Dragons, I'm assuming.
Right. Yeah. Cross promotion. I love it. It's a great idea. So yeah, that song kicks on. I cannot stand that song.
Yeah. It's terrible.
So yeah, then we get the shot of the assuming the resistance walking in the desert, return to their cave homes, right?
Oh yeah, and us picking on Imagine Dragons is good fodder for you to send us an email, listeners. So
absolutely.
Presumably you're a fan. Like, they wouldn't be where they are if they didn't have millions of screaming fans for some reason.
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead, shoot us an email about that. We will talk music all day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then she's in the resistance cave house, right?
Yep.
I'm in a desert cave, and then she spots her
Jared.
Is that you, Jared?
I was like, no, Jared, no.
Yeah, no, another Jared. And then it's Jared Leto. Hey, no,
we wish.
Yeah, it's Morbin
friend
time.
Of the pod.
Yeah. It's Morbin time.
Mm-hmm. Best friend of the pod.
He might be a BFF. Maybe. He might be BFF category now.
It's like him and Jessica Biel.
Yeah, and Nick Cage.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, and then we get a shot of her face again, like laid out or something, right? And there's like guys talking, and there's one guy's like, it's one of them, and it cuts to the boyfriend Jared, and he's like, yeah, but it's still her body.
Yeah, all of the lines delivered by Jared are horrible. Obviously, it's far more unfortunately common, like in Hollywood and in a lot of popular books and whatever else, like of men writing bad women characters. Yes. Mm-hmm. Stephenie Meyer is horrible at writing male characters. Like, just cannot to save her life.
Nope. Yeah, they serve one purpose, right? So, so then we get shots of the resistance. They're doing things, the song kicks in a little bit more, right? They're farming, they're walking. And then we get
gun
shots
cocks
of
again.
Yep, more gun cocking. And then we get shots of like silver motorbikes everywhere. And like our hero lady being like, we find her, we find the resistance. Another gun cock.
Yeah. Then more helicopters because half the trailer's helicopters. For some reason.
The same one, just going on a loop.
I'm calling William Hurt Pa and the other older woman Ma.
Okay. I'm into that.
And they're arguing basically. They're like, she could bring the whole army down on our heads.
Yeah.
Which you're like, oh, I guess there's stakes now.
Yeah. Okay. And then we cut to Saoirse Ronan talking to her BF there, right? And she's like, you don't know what I've done to find you. And he's like, okay, let's make out. Just like, what the yeah, but it's this movie. Mm-hmm. Title card this spring.
And
we get a shot at like a couple quick shots here. We got a shot of Saoirse Ronan in a nightgown, shot
like of a shiny dress. I thought like it looked like a fancy dress, maybe.
Oh, like a future dress, future one,
future alien dress.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense because everything's silver in the future for aliens, I guess.
Which we knew. Yeah, we already knew that.
I don't know why I'm saying the future. I think it takes place like. I don't think they're from the future. I think they're just
in 2019.
Everything is silver.
I mean, they're not wrong.
And we get like a quick shot of like the glowy rock laser stuff from the opening, right? And then we get shots of our hero lady kicking open a door. Boom, another title card. Fight for your freedom.
Yeah.
And then we get our hero lady doing a little walk and talk with Saoirse Ronan. And she's like, "You pity these disgusting human beings."
Yeah. Oh, sick.
And then we get a shot of a dude with sunglasses driving a truck, right? Some heavy action on the desert highway.
Yep.
Stuff going on, right? Another title card, fight for your future. And then we get a shot of Saoirse Ronan playing with the glowy rocks from the beginning.
Yep.
And then another shot of Saoirse Ronan her face in the mirror.
Yep.
Obviously, they're playing up her. And then the boyfriend's like, I miss everything about her.
Babe,
including that
body.
Bullet
for you, babe.
Including that body, babe. Take a bullet for you, babe. All right, babe. And then we get another title card, fight for your love. This trailer just keeps going. And then the boyfriend there and Saoirse Ronan, they're hanging out in like in a resistance apartment cave or whatever, right?
I have to know if Melanie's in there.
Yeah, I go, what?
And then proceeds to make out with her anyway.
I gotta know, is the real Melanie in there? Yeah, and then he kisses her real hard. Okay. This fucking guy, right? Yep. And then we get a shot of a silver car crashing into a truck in a tunnel, and then we got our hero lady being like, "This is war."
Thankfully,
yeah. And then there's a bunch of action shots, right?
Yeah. It's like a helicopter, motorcycle, car, truck, bus chase.
And everything's silver, and they're in a desert on a highway, so nothing's around.
That's right. There's gun shooting and
shooting at a helicopter because, of course, it's gonna happen sooner or later. You can't have that many helicopters, not have someone shoot at it, right?
That's right.
Too many gun cocks and too many helicopters to not have the two come together.
Mm-hmm.
And then some like over the top, overly choreographed, like car spinning, moving kind of stuff. It felt like the end of like what was that the third Matrix movie when they're on the highway and everything just felt like too perfect. It was like everything was so perfectly choreographed.
I can't wait till we find out the budget for this movie.
Oh, I can't.
I'm gonna be so angry.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be. Oh God! And then we get a quick shot of Saoirse Ronan choking the bad lady or our hero lady, right? Just like, get out of here, alien lady.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get our final title card, or not our final title card. It's not true at all. We get one of many.
There's like 3 more title cards.
There's 3 more. So we go the host, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we get the one right after that, written for the screen and directed by Andrew Niccol with 2 C's, based on a novel by Stephenie Meyer. And then the final title card is 03-2913, featuring Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. Facebook the host movie.
You can't beat the classic.
That's the entire trailer for this movie.
Yeah, at least even though it was long, at least it was action packed.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on in there. Should we get right into Jared and Russ prognosticate?
Might as well, yeah. You have an idea?
I mean, generally, I think the overall basic you can see what's going to happen, right? So she's part of the resistance. She runs away. These aliens come down, they find her, and then they pretty much spell it out in the trailer. I don't know if this was like supposed to be like a part of a trilogy or if there's more books or not, but
yeah, I don't know either. That's a good question. We'll have to do a little bit of digging, figure out what was Stephenie Meyer's plan here.
Yeah.
What's your end game, Stephenie Meyer?
Yeah, is this going to be? Is this supposed to be like the Twilight Saga, the host saga or something?
Yeah, I hope that this turns into like a reverse contact.
Okay.
Like I want like the aliens to, I don't know. I want the aliens to be the religious fundamental terrorist people who like blow up the. I don't know. That could be fun, or like. Okay. I hope Jared turns into a vampire at some point. I'm assuming, Stephenie Meyer and Jared. There's going to be some kind of Morbius Twilight crossover, right?
Oh, 100%. And I'm sure someone's going to turn into a werewolf too. She's got to have at least one other guy in there that's like pining for her, That's right. Because the aliens look too normal, so they're too hot. Yeah. The aliens are too hot, as always. I'm kind of hoping that the aliens I hope they kind of win, right? Like,
oh, definitely, yeah.
Right? Like, what's so bad about what they've got going on? Like,
it seems great.
Yeah, I mean, keep it simple. All our outfits are the same. All of our cars are the same. Like, it's just.
We all got hot and heal all the time now.
Yeah, like what's wrong with that? Like,
that sounds amazing.
Yeah, let them take over. Like, what's the problem here?
Right?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess in a perfect world, like the aliens win.
Yeah, they win, and then
stamp out humanity once and for all, and
kind of return nature back to the earth, and planet's like, okay, cool.
Well, and helicopters,
of course, because we need tons of helicopters. So are
modern horses, as they are called.
Did they give any hints as to? So we do like these are. I mean, what's the?
They don't give any hints about anything. No.
Yeah, they don't give you anything about these these aliens. Like we're calling them aliens because they're just taking over bodies, right? But it's an unseen. We're assuming they're aliens from another planet, right?
Well, they beam down from space or whatever at the beginning. So
they did. Yeah. Okay.
I think we can safely assume aliens, but you're right. We don't know for sure.
Just give up. Like, why resist? Like.
Yes.
Live in caves in the desert for the rest of your life. Like
lame city. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be way shorter than we think. I have not looked at the runtime yet.
I have not either. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like an hour long.
Yeah.
Barely. Not quite feature length.
So it's gonna be like 10 minutes of them chasing her. Then they catch her, obviously, because every bone is barely not broken, right?
That's right.
And then they heal her, and then it's gonna be another 10 minutes, 20 minutes of her leading them right to the resistance. They come in.
Probably like a kissing booth situation where it's mostly montages, I'm assuming.
I feel like the way they win, the resistance is going to win. Those glowy rock stone things are going to be some power source for the aliens, I bet.
Oh.
And it's going to be one of those stupid things where it's like a hive mind thing or something, right? Like that'll kill all like the host like things have taken over the human bodies, and then that's how you save the earth. Yeah. They're gonna explain it real quickly in the beginning, be like, yes, this is our life form power glowy sticks that we need here on planet Earth because we don't have this. We have this at home because the planet is this made of this or something.
Yep. And they'll probably have like some stupid weakness too, like peanut butter or something. Like, oh no, like Jared's allergic to peanut butter. Yeah, like,
Jared's allergic to Just start imitating life at that point. But yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. And then she's going to break into the plate, their main structure or something, and then take the rock.
Cover them all in peanut butter. And
cover them all in peanut butter. She's like, we need more peanut butter. Coat yourself in peanut butter and get in there and take the rocks. So
yeah, stupid. Man, this is gonna suck.
That would be so much for being a superior alien race, huh? Allergic to peanut butter.
Gotcha.
Gotcha real good. Okay.
I wish I could eat peanut butter.
Oh yeah, it's so good. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. Not our best prognostications, but I think we're on point with one, aliens winning, and two, potentially how they could get disrupted. Glowy rock things. So. Yep.
Agreed.
And peanut butter.
Yeah, I think we were a little too tame this time. I think we'll just have to up the ante in the breakdown.
I think honestly the trailer was too long. Like there was too much.
Yes.
Like, 2 minutes and 21 seconds of trailer. That's so much trailer.
I'm worried about the runtime of the movie now.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh, fuck. I just looked.
No, is it over 2 hours?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
125 minutes. You hate to see it.
Man.
Listeners, it's all for you. It's all for you, Daniel.
We do this for you. We do this for you. Okay, well, let's wrap this up then. Let's put the glowy rock light laser show to rest.
In the rock hole? Oh.
In the rock hole. Yes. Let's close this up with a barely not a broken bone. But I don't know. That's going to haunt me for the rest of my life.
I think what you meant to say was thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with our full breakdown of The Host. In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram. It's This Meets That. We're ITMT Pod on Twitter still.
We're loosely on Twitter.
Yeah. Elon Musk emailed us directly and was like, hey guys, are you going to keep tweeting? Because if you're not, I'll hand your ITMT Pod handle to someone else.
I mean, it's only a matter of time.
And then you can subscribe wherever you listen to us. And if you have friends, aliens or not, pass along the episode to them because I'm sure they'll enjoy it.
Yeah. And if you feel like listening to us again on YouTube, like go do that. Like we might do videos eventually.
You might actually see our faces in action. Who knows? We'll see.
That's right. Or while you're on YouTube or Apple or Spotify or wherever they let you, you can like, subscribe, leave us a review, maybe a few words about us, 5 stars, something about us being awesome or super cool guys, or who knows.
Yeah.
Or if you don't think we're super cool guys, send us an email. We want to know.
Yes.
It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. Tell us all about your day.
How much you love Imagine Dragons, how many concerts you've been and seen them.
That's right. I've seen Imagine Dragons live.
Wow.
Which I'll talk about it in the breakdown.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, apparently this movie also features Imagine Dragons. So.
Oh my God.
But in case I didn't say it already, it's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. I've said it like 4 times, but I really want you to email us.
Do it.
Or you can go to the website and find all the information we just said, the whole ITMT back catalog, over 200 episodes at this point.
Gosh.
Give it a listen. All the old archives. It's thismeetsthat.com.